there's something he wants from you. Okay, that's the number one thing to remember. If he wanted to kill me, he'd just pull the gun out, shot me, and I'm done. So if you find yourself in this position, it's something he wants. He wants money, he wants me to go with him, he wants my car keys, it's something that he wants. Okay, so I've got that in my favor at least. So the first thing you want to do is keep your hands, or get your hands as close to this as he will. Okay, don't do any of that stupid Hollywood shit where you go like that. Alright, keep your hands, if the gun is here, I'm going to keep my hands right about here. If it's down around my belly, I'm going to keep my hands right about here. Okay, I want to get my hands as close to that as he'll allow. Even if he yells at me to get him up, you know, then I'll do this and I'll start, alright, listen man, I'm going to hold my wallet, just, alright, it's in my back pocket, I'll get it for you, just give me a chance, don't shoot me, alright, don't shoot me. I'm bringing my hands back now, okay? All that shit. So that's the first thing you want to do. Now, whether it's a knife, whether it's a gun, whether it's a punch, whatever it is, first thing you always want to do, clear your body of the weapon's line of attack. Okay, so the line of attack is right here. I want to get my body off that line. Okay, at the same time, I want to get the gun away from me. So I'm going to move out of the way, not by stepping. The quickest way that I can move off is by throwing this shoulder that way. Okay? At the same time, I'm going to push the firearm that way. So I'm going to wind up with this. Okay? Just like that. Okay? Not this. That's prone to slipping. My thumb might slip right off. Okay? I'm just going to try and get the whip in my hand right around here, and I'm not aiming for the gun. Because if I aim for the gun and he moves, I miss it. Okay? If he moves it down an inch, I miss it. If he moves it up an inch, I miss it. Okay? If he moves it back, I miss it. I'm aiming anywhere along this axis. So that way, even if he does pull back, I still get something. So that's the first thing you want to do. Next motion, out here I can't control the weapon. I momentarily controlled it, but he could turn on me. He could just reorient his wrists. You know, he could bring his offhand into play and do things like that. So to get control back of the gun, immediately I'm going to bring it back into me, bring it back into my chest. Okay, just like that. A smaller firearm, you probably have to come underneath like this. A weapon this size, you can come underneath, you can come over the top. I'm sorry, I reversed that. A smaller firearm, you have to come over the top. Because if you come this way, your hand will be in front of the muzzle. This is a good sized pistol. I can go either way. I come on top, I come underneath. I probably go underneath because I'm a little more comfortable with that. But if you wanted to come over the top, that's all right too. So I come underneath. Now, I see a lot of techniques that rely on wrist manipulation, that rely on twisting the arm and all that stuff. I already showed you what happens when he tenses up. Go ahead and do that now. Reverse wrist ain't gonna work. Okay, I just don't have the power, I don't have the torque. Best thing I can do, point the gun at him. I'm just gonna attach to the firearm, and I want to show him that end of the barrel. You know, and I'm just using my arm on that for demonstration. For realistic purposes, I'm going to jerk, just like as I'm throwing a punch. Okay, my hips are going to come into play. I'm going to drop weight, put my shoulders, my arm, everything goes in. Hit his arm down, bring that up, hit him, and I don't think I have any more problems with the gun. Okay? I'm not a fan of take the gun and then point it at him. I'm not a proponent of that. You've got no idea what's in your head. Okay? I don't know if it's loaded. I don't know if it's suffered a misfire. I don't know if it's even a real gun. So I'm not a big fan of this, of taking the gun and using it on him. I would rather take it and bludgeon him with it if I'm going to use it. I'd rather just blast him with it, take off. Okay? What I love about this technique is that it works no matter how he's holding the gun. Put it in your other hand, Bob. Okay, technique still works. The only difference is now when I do this, I'm going to get a finger break. When I turn that, move the camera there for a second. Yeah. Let's go this way. When I turn it this way, his finger is going to snap inside the trigger guard. Okay. Now in training, you don't want to put your finger in the trigger guard ever for that reason. But realistically, when I do that, I'm going to get that snapping action. Okay, and I probably won't be able to pull the gun out because his knuckle will be broken inside the trigger guard. In which case I would just ignore it, hit his arm down, hit him, and down. If he's holding it in both hands, technique still works. Boom, here, still works. He cannot hold on. Okay, that's why I'm a big fan of this. So anytime you wanted to take control of a firearm situation, that's the time. Now, when do you make your move? I don't know. The only person who knows that is the one who's looking at the barrel of the gun. I mean, I can't tell you that. There's too many eventualities. Sometimes the right decision is give him what he wants. You know, maybe all he wants is your wallet. Or, look, I left my wallet in the bag. But all right, take my money. Take my car keys. Fine, whatever. Maybe that's the right decision. The only time I would make a move is if I thought that wasn't over. I give him my money, give him my car keys, and now he says, all right, get over against the wall and turn around. Okay, get on the ground face down. All right, you stay here, your wife's coming with me. That's when I would make my move. You know, I would never just do this because he pulled a gun out. All right, fine, what do you want? You want my money? Take my money. I don't care. You know, but I get a sense that he wants a little bit more than just that. It's time to deal with the problem. It's time to make a move.